Not too bad. A bung. All the details and links will be on the page anyway, so you can do this yourself. Then that can be sealed up on the roof and everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I've got one of these. You might have seen a few other people with these recently. This is a flat mount kit for a Starlink version 2. This is the actual flat mount kit. I bought this from a seller on eBay. So look at it, it's got all the, comes already pre-assembled, which is nice. So I'm not too sure on the durability of these, so I thought I'd give it a quick paint before we put it on. So we're going to give it a paint. I'll spray it now, I'll let it dry, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's been done. And then we can attempt to fit it. We've got to do the alterations on the Starlink itself. We've got to cut the leg off it. We have to alter some of the wiring, depends if I cut the wire off. So we can go ahead, start spraying this, and we'll come back to you once it's sprayed. See you in a bit. Right, we're 8 sprays in now. 8 sprays. 8 coats of spraying. And this is what it looks like. Not too bad. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad at all. I've did the inside a little bit of a coat, but not much, just what was left of the spray really. So I'll just show you what we've used. So I've used, it's called the original Direct Plast. Spin you around now and show you. So we've got the Genelite Direct to plastic paint. So yeah, it's turned out really well, to be honest. I'm really happy. It's taken some of the graininess out that you get with 3D printers. You're not going to see it's on top of the roof, and a lot of people don't even bother with it, but yeah, I think it looks okay. Tomorrow we'll be up on the top of this baby. So tomorrow we've got, sorry about any mess here, look at this. This is a living motorhome, so you know it's not too bad. This is the dish with just a nice tea. So I've got this box here to go on. This will be sealed full of CT1. I've put a bung in there. That's a bung. All the details and links will be on the page anyway, so you can do this yourself. So this one here, the open one, will be where the cable goes through. The one with the bung in is obviously sealed up. I will seal it anyway from inside, so it's won't leak in. And that'll be going up on the roof around here somewhere, I would think. And I'll run the wire hopefully within this box in here, and then in this cupboard here. I'll empty this out, so that's where the other 5G router is, and I'll put the 240 to 12 volts PoE injector behind there with a little router in the front, so I can see what's happening. And then hopefully we'll have Starlink on 12 volts, which will be amazing. So stick around and we'll get it put up. Well, good morning everybody. It's a better morning now than it was earlier on. It's now, well, I'll say it's morning, it's, let's have a look, it's 12:05, so good afternoon everybody. Yeah, so we've had really bad weather all day today, up to now. It's still really windy, you can see the trees blowing, but we're endeavouring to carry on with our Starlink modification and installation. So here's the Starlink at the minute on the ground. To begin with this, we just set it up initially. We'll put it into flat mode and then we will cut the leg off it. So stick with us and we'll get that done right now. Right then, so this is the position we're at the minute. That's the rest of the Starlink, motors and the plastic. This is what we're left with at the minute. So I've tied these old motor cables off, put a couple of chop blocks on them and stuck them down with a bit of CT1. And then this is the original cable. I think I'll be cutting this off in a minute and putting a RJ45 waterproof cable on there in a minute. And then that'll come out at the bottom of this dish. I'll just put a bit of CT1 around here now just to sit it in. As you can see, it's gone dull outside, so I don't know if I'm going to be drilling through my roof today, but we'll see. Right, I'll stick this in now and we'll get back to you in a second. There we go. That's the dish leg cut off and it mounted into the flat mount. Looks pretty good. Looks good with a bit of paint. Let's see. It's only on the roof, but so this is the stuff you've got left. You've got the motors. This piece here. I could have cut it a bit closer there. If I cut it that side of the holes, it would have been a bit easier for me, but there we go, live and learn. I'd seen a few videos, but you know, you do your own thing, don't you? So right, we're going to seal this up from on the inside as well now, just for extra precaution. And then I'm going to alter the wiring, so I'll show you me doing that, because I'm going to cut the wiring down, because the 75 footer cable here, something like that, quite a long cable. Obviously more cable is more resistant, so it's going to use more power. So if we cut that down, we'll use less wattage using the Starlink. And when you're off grid, like we are all the time, less power is good. This is the mount upside down. As you can see, I've had to put a bit of silicone in there, or CT1, because I've made a bit of a boob where I've cut part of it, so I've made it so it wasn't sealed, but I've resealed all that back up now. So we're all good there. But if you do cut these, when I first marked and drilled the hole, as you can see, I drilled the hole there, marked it, then thought, oh, it's probably not enough, I'll cut a bit more. But if I cut there, that would have been absolutely perfect. So you're looking at what 10 centimeters in from the holes on the bottom where the vents are, then you'll all be all good then. Don't do a Craig and make it too big. Well, this is my box with the glands in. Got two in it, but I'm only going to use one. I would love to just put it there where that one is, but it's not going to happen. That would be perfect. But I'm thinking of just putting it here, like that. And I'm putting the Starlink here somewhere. So, yeah, so put Starlink here somewhere now. I'll drill through here and get the cable off. And then it's no turning back. Yeah, so, you can't see my face, but that's where the box is going. So I'm presuming somewhere here. Push me luck. So there we are, holes in, we can push the wire through. As if by magic, there's now a wire. So, got my CT1. So, wire's up now through the roof. I'll just quickly show you, in case you can see it properly. That's the wire here. That's about a 8mm hole, 8mm drill bit. It is a shielded cable that the Starlink uses. So I'm going to attempt to put this through this gland box. That's going to go there, you're all sealed on. cable it there. Yeah, okay, right, we'll put some RJ45s on this cable. So I've stuck some CT1 around the cable now. Push them down a few times, just try and get a good seal on it. Gives the cable a good soak and whatnot. Then just shove this one out. This should be easier. Not a ladder. So that's the first cable on. That's the first cable on with this thing. That's the RJ45, so Cat6 cable connector, waterproof. Right, so that was a bit of a nightmare. I would recommend now I've done it. I would say why is this doing this now? There you go, that's better. Yeah, I would say from experience, just definitely do the cable when you're down and then take it up, make the hole slightly bigger and then push it through once you've already made the cable, because it's an absolute ball ache doing it up there. So it shouldn't take so long down here. I mean, that's taking nearly 20 minutes to do that, so you won't see that though. It'll seem like it was done within seconds. So this is the cable here now. That's the old cable that used to go into the leg, straight into the dish. This is the cable that slotted into before. So I'm going to chop this end off here now because I don't need it anymore. I'm going to put the other RJ45 connector on there, then that can be sealed up on the roof, and away we go. Inside wiring then, but we'll do a check with the router first as it was, just so we can make sure we haven't damaged anything to put it all together. And then we'll do the 12 volt conversion. So right, so this is the side on the dishy. That's done, so that's crimped in now. So we've got colours are orange stripe orange, blue stripe green, green stripe blue, brown stripe brown, and that's called X-crossed, I think they call it, because it's Starlink's way of doing it. If you try and do it the other way, you'll blow your dish up. Let's go. Some more CT1. Got some. Just these bits out first, get these out the way. This will clean up here. So it's previously been cleaned this roof as longs back to. So let's give this a bit of a okay. Okay. Said I've cleaned this before, but it's dirt again, look. That means no dirt these get, isn't it? At least we'll get some good adhesion. Hold on with the CT1, so this cloth I've got here is bloody hopeless. Smears it. Let's try some glue roll. Come up. Get him connected up now, shall we? That's in there. that's the piece here. So this is the dashboard. This is this part. Ooh. Nobody was it? From in there, Craig. Get around. Don't fit very well. So this is the waterproof RJ45 one anyway. So that's your connector done. So that's in there, that's all in there. So I'll just get some CT1 in here now and seal this down to the roof. Right. So everyone, that's the flat mounts fitted. You see, it's not the neatest job in the world, but it's okay. It's on the roof, you won't see it, but I've tried to do a fairly nice job. It's always difficult when you're using CT1 and stuff just to get it just right, but yeah, it's nice enough, isn't it? So I'll just get a clip on this cable after, just to stop it flapping. I'll just get a little clip, I'll do that in a minute. But that's it, that's where it's mounted now, next door to this Wi-Fi one. So next thing to do is just to give it a quick try, to be honest. So we need to give it a quick try with old 240 router that comes with it. Make sure there's no problems with the cables, and then we'll try and convert it to 12 volt. Right. So it's the next day. Yesterday was okay, had a few issues, but we got Starlink working after a few issues. Today we're converting it to the 12 volt. So these are some of the bits I've got. So I've got a little TP-Link router, whatever you want to call it. I've got a PoE injector. It is what it is, I suppose. We've got some cables. Now I've got a little 12 volt to 5 volt DC converter to run this, so it's not on 240. Cable, some fuses, a couple little doofers here, so you can just disconnect it like so. Easy disconnection. So when you don't want it on, just disconnect it. Right, so I'm going to head over here, see where we're putting it. We're putting it in here somewhere. That's where the original Starlink router is at the minute. This is where my other router is, so we've got it back down already, ready to put in there. So we'll get up, we'll get some wires done, and we'll try and take you through the steps we're doing as we're doing it. So we're going to have to take a few bits and bobs off. I think this panel will have to come off here, because there's lots of wiring behind here, 12 volt sections. Pull new cables through from the buzz bars behind there, bring them into here, and then hopefully it should be straightforward, he says. Right, so behind here there's like a a junction box with all your 12 volts coming off it. So I've got my multimeter out here. Just going to test it. So first I'll test continuity, make sure the leads are okay, and then we'll get into DC voltage. We'll see what we've got up here. Controls that, please. Go to it here. So let's see what voltages we've got. Definitely yours. So I presume that's negative 14 volts. Yeah. So we'll crack on and do these now. Yeah. So we've got they're the earths. They're permanent live, so they must have switches somewhere else. These are the master live and neutral to it. And then you've got another neutral here, and then you've got switch one, switch live here. So we can get all the cables through there anyway. So what I'm basically going to do, I've got these little sticky pads here. I'm going to stick the little modem to the front of this board. Somewhere here maybe. So we'll stick that there. We'll run the wires all through this cable here. Then on the back of this board we'll put the main bits and bobs. So you've got your 12 volt to 5 volt DC converter. We've got the PoE injector. And that's it. We've got using that to there, that to there. That's pretty much it, guys. So we'll get all these wired up now, and then we'll show you what we've done. Right, so that's the board. It just needs tidying up a little bit. So you've got to do PoE injector there. This is this piece here. We've got the 12 volt to 5 volt 3 amp USB converter here. And that's just wired directly into there, and that will get wired directly into the 12 volt. On this side we've got the little router. So I'll just pop all this now back in the cupboard and we'll turn it on and try it. So that's the 5G router there. This is the Starlink router, whatever you call it. That's all the cables there now. Got a main on off switch for it, so we can just turn it off at night. It turns that off, turns all this off. So all this, including the TV, gets turned off then at night, so it's just saving power all round. We don't use the internet at night, so there's no point having it on there. So I've got to tie this mess up now. Look, before Julie goes mad, look at stuff everywhere. Bootlace ferrules, use them on everything if you can. Multimeter, you need one of them to check everything with, all your wiring, to make sure it's all correct. So you definitely need a good multimeter, or any multimeter. Some little sticky pads, always good to have to stick things on with. Good quality screwdrivers. Good quality wife. Then we'll just check, see what's happening now. That's all plugged in now, so we'll just do some tests now, and I'll show you on the phone what we're getting, what speeds and stuff. Well, the installation is complete now. Went fairly smoothly, to be fair. I've learned a few things along the way, obviously, which I would do differently next time. The dish mounting, I would have altered. I would cut that just slightly, just maybe give myself another 10mm. Other than that, the other bit of a boo-boo I made is I did all the connections with the RJ45 connectors and put everything down, stuck everything down. Thought I'd test it, but I tested it on my other Wi-Fi, so one of the connections wasn't right, so I had to take everything back off, find out where the dodgy wire was, and then stick it down properly again once I'd connected to the right thing. So that was a bit of a ball ache, to be honest. So if you are doing this, make sure you test all the wiring. You can get like a little socket tester that tests them, so test all the wiring, test all the pins are in the right places. Don't forget on the Starlink ones they've got pins swapped, so if you're using part of the old cable and the new cable with Ethernet connection RJ45s, make sure you do the like X swapped. I think the blue and the green are swapped around. Other than that, yeah, pretty straightforward. The 12 volt installation with that PoE injector from Amazon. I bought that, and the little TP-Link router. I'll put all the links in. Dead easy to set up. We just plug and play really, so you don't have to do anything. You can go into the TP-Link online. I've got the instructions here. You can go into the TP-Link Wi-Fi net on the configuration and just call it whatever you want. So I'll rename mine to Starlink or something easier to remember than TP-Link, and change the password obviously, because the password's dead easy to guess. But there we go. Other than that, yeah, it's quite good. We're running 2 seconds. Let me have a look what we're running at the minute. It takes a while once your Starlink's been off to get back up to speed, because it does quite a few different tests. Let me just have a quick look on here. Sorry to bore you with this. TP-Link connected. So if I go into the Starlink app, let's have a look. So it's online. So you can see it's online. It's in the Starlink app now. That's showing online. We'll tell you statistics. That's your statistics still, but it won't show you the router, because obviously we haven't got the router in anymore. So the network router, which is this box here, it won't show you that because we're using a non-Starlink router for it now. But it still does everything else. It still does speed tests. It's getting 85 at the minute. It's getting. It is very, very cloudy and overcast, so I think that's pretty good for the weather we've got, to be honest. And it's just doing it now. But 4 meg upload speed at the minute. But like I said, the weather here is terrible. That's through Starlinks. Let me have a look through speedtest.net. So this will do the same now. See if there's any difference. 90, 92. It's pretty much the same really. It's getting the same kind of, the upload it's saying is a little bit higher through the speed test, but not much higher. A few megabits, about 2 megabits per second more. But like I say, Starlink does fluctuate quite a lot. I'll test again when we've got a clear day. But other than that, any questions, please drop it in the comments and we'll have a look. Like I say, I'm no expert. I've gone off other people's on the internet. I will link them to the bottom of the video anyway, in the comments section. Not the comments, in the video description, sorry. So I'll put them in the video description, and we'll, like I say, that'll link to their setups, how they've done it. I think everyone's doing it a little bit differently. I've done mine very similar to what Mal's done it from Big Van Small World. So go over to his channel, have a watch that. That's where I got the idea from, to convert to 12 volt. Some of the older conversions to 12 volt were a little bit more complicated, but nothing that anybody with a little bit of knowledge can sort out, to be honest. But we'll soon see what it's like on running on 12 volts, the actual how much power we save. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like, subscribe to the channel. There will be more stuff like this coming. We're always doing various van upgrades. I've got another one behind me. I'm just starting. That's like a little shelf, though. You can just see it in the background here. I've just started doing it, so that's not on yet. But like I said, we'll be working on that just shortly. Just need to get some machine screws, and then I'll do the little vlog on that. So, like I say again, hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and tell your friends about the channel if you like. I mean, we get a lot of people who are watching videos and liking them, but not actually subscribing, and it does make a massive difference. So please subscribe to our channel. Okay, thanks very much. Take care, bye bye.